product launches memorable? And more importantly, how do you get them to convert? B2B product launches have become kind of like this, bland and predictable. Another email blast, another dry webinar. But product launches shouldn't just inform. They should create buzz and make people care. So today I'll walk you through some tactics, ideas, and use a few examples to help make your launches more memorable. The problem with conventional B2B launches, we all have been there. Months of work, a carefully crafted campaign, and then just crickets afterwards. A couple of clicks, maybe a few leads. The problem is most B2B launches are technical, transactional, and frankly boring. We obsess over features, but forget about the most critical element, the human connection. And with thousands of tech launches each month, your product will get lost if you don't make that human connection. Tactics for memorable launches. So let's break down what grabs attention and drives engagement using science-backed tactics. So for the first one, build anticipation. Anticipation is a powerful psychological trigger. Studies show that the act of waiting for something exciting activates the brain's reward system. People feel good simply anticipating on what's to come. And I'll use an example now of a company that used this to success. UserPilot nailed their analytics feature launch by creating hype before launch day. They created teaser emails on what was coming. They invited subscribers to follow the launch on Product Hunt and attend a live webinar. During the webinar, the CEO and team explained the features and why it matters. So don't just launch, build anticipation. Use countdowns and sneak peeks to spark curiosity. Host an event where you can interact with your audience live. And most importantly, use platforms where early adopters hang out. Use storytelling to appeal to the human side. A good story can make your product something that people connect with. Here's how to craft a narrative that sticks. Tap into emotion. Don't just talk features, talk about the why. What drove your team to create this product? What human problem does it solve? Stories that evoke emotion, joy, relief, excitement are memorable and shareable. Show, don't tell. Use visuals and videos to bring your story to life. A quick behind-the-scenes look at development or customer success stories can create real impact. Use the unexpected. Creativity stands out. Incorporating surprising elements can make your story unforgettable. Think outside the box. Humor, unexpected formats, or even playful campaigns. For a great example, let's look at Zendesk Alternative. Instead of letting searches for Zendesk alternatives lead to competitors, they created a fictional indie band called Zendesk Alternative, complete with a fake website, tour dates, and a music video. The result was they hijacked search traffic, made people laugh, and built brand affinity, all while subtly promoting their product. Because storytelling shouldn't just entertain. It should create connections that last far beyond the launch. For the third point, focus on specificity and use loss aversion. Generic promises like save time or money just don't cut it anymore. So get specific on the problem you solve. For an example, instead of saying streamline workflows, use automate your top 10 repetitive sales tasks with one click. Eliminate 15 hours of manual sales prospecting each week. Loss aversion also works very powerfully. With loss aversion, people are more motivated to avoid losing something than gaining something new. So highlight the risk of inaction. An example being, don't risk letting key deals slip through the cracks. Our AI reminders ensure you never miss a follow-up. Turn customers into advocates. Build a community. The most successful launches aren't one-way broadcasts. They're conversations. Take Xtiles, a note-taking tool. Before they launched, they reached out to power users on LinkedIn. They hosted individual demos to gather feedback, and they created a Slack community for beta testers. When they launched on Product Hunt, they secured over 2,800 upvotes and were voted #1 product of the day. They turned users into advocates before the product even went live. So involve your audience early. Build exclusive spaces for feedback and interactions, and engage directly. Those personal touches create advocates that promote your product. For the final point, leverage social proof throughout the customer journey. Social proof shouldn't just be a one-time play. It should be used at every stage of the customer journey. For the awareness stage, use testimonials and customer success stories in ads and social posts to grab attention. For the consideration stage, add reviews and ratings to your website and emails to keep prospects engaged. For the decision stage, at checkout or closing materials, include user photos, testimonials, or ratings to build confidence and close the deal. Because every touch point is an opportunity to build trust, and trust is what converts. A memorable launch isn't about being the loudest voice in the room. It's about being the one that people connect with. So stop thinking like a marketer and start thinking like a storyteller, a community builder, and a problem solver. So that's all. If you enjoyed, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye for now.